The hallway swallowed our footsteps. Fluorescent lights hummed like they remembered us. We were back at headquarters. Not welcomed, processed. A guard scanned my vest for weapons, not to disarm me, to measure me. I kept my chin up. UDT doesn't bow. Not without reason. They led us to a briefing room. Cold metal table. 3 chairs. 1 light. Sit, someone ordered. I didn't. Not yet. My partner nudged me forward. Pick your battles, he whispered. I sat. Not from fear. From calculation. Across the table, a man watched us. Not blinking. Not judging. Studying. You came back, he said. His voice carried something like history. I didn't come back for redemption, I answered. Redemption is for people who slept well. He leaned forward. Then say it. Why are you here? The room felt smaller. Walls don't move, but truth does. I exhaled. Slow. Controlled. Every memory tasted like gunpowder. I'm here, I said. Because someone has to be. Silence. Heavy enough to bruise? Like they already knew the next question. Then prove it. Not a request. A verdict. The door behind me unlocked. A mission file slid onto the table. Everything in me braced. This was no assignment. This was the price of coming back. UDT doesn't ask. It waits for the truth to arrive. They moved me to the lower range. No windows. No echo. Just a heartbeat. A single red light blinked overhead. Not enough to see, just enough to fear. Holster, the instructor ordered. I did. Slowly. Feeling every second. He killed the lights. Darkness fell like a trap door. I heard breathing. Not mine. Someone else's. This isn't about accuracy, he said. It's about intention. A target rail slid somewhere ahead. Metal wheels. Distance unknown? I closed my eyes. Darkness can't scare you if you choose it. My finger brushed the trigger. Not ready to fire, ready to remember. The instructor circled me. Footsteps soft, voice sharper than bullets. You returned. So prove you're still one of us. He wasn't testing my aim. He was testing my identity. A buzzer snapped. I drew blind muscle memory, not thought. 3 rounds. 1 breath. Impact somewhere. The lights flicked on. 1 target down. 2 untouched. 1 staring back like a mirror. The instructor nodded once. Approval or warning, I couldn't tell. Again, he said. Not louder. Deeper. The world went dark a second time. Only this time it didn't feel empty. Someone else had stepped inside with me. And they weren't here to train. The darkness pressed closer. Not empty, occupied. I heard it again. A breath I knew. Measured. Controlled. Familiar. Not the instructor. Not a stranger. Someone from before the fall. Who's there? I asked. No answer. Just silence with memory inside it. My pulse remembered before my mind did. We trained together once. Same stance. Same rhythm. Same ghosts. A shadow stepped forward. Close enough to touch. Too close to shoot. You came back, he whispered. Same voice from the docks. Same regret stitched into the words. My throat tightened. You shouldn't be here. You either, he answered. Yet here we are. I reached for the light switch. His hand found it first, not stopping me, warning me. Don't turn it on, he said. They'll see both of us. I froze. Both of us? He exhaled, quiet, broken. They're not testing you. They're testing who you trust. A click echoed behind us. Not a switch. A safety being released. The instructor's voice cut through the dark. Decision time. Ally or liability? I didn't move. Because moving meant choosing. And choosing meant losing someone again. His breath trembled. Mine steadied. I know why you came back, he said. But if you pick me, you won't be UDT when the lights return. Silence. Sharp enough to draw blood. I spoke anyway. Then turned the lights on. Not to see him. To be seen with him. The darkness inhaled. And the switch clicked. The lights snapped on. White. Violent. Unforgiving. My eyes burned for a second. And then froze. The space in front of me was empty. No silhouette. No breathing. No one. Just an open lane of concrete. And a target rail still swaying. Like someone had just stepped off it. I turned in place slowly. The instructor was gone too. No footsteps. No door. Just absence. This wasn't a training room anymore. It was a question. My pulse tried to catch up. To something my mind already knew. He had been here. I saw the dust disturbed. The marks of boots on the floor. Fresh. Not old. Where did he go? My partner asked. But the question felt too small. He didn't leave. He was removed. The intercom clicked alive overhead. Static. Then a voice I couldn't place. Trust doesn't vanish, it said. It gets taken. I swallowed hard. Not fear. Recognition. If he was never here, then I imagined him. If he was here, then someone erased him. Either way, I wasn't just being tested anymore. I was being separated. The lights shut off again. This time, the darkness didn't fall. It arrived. The darkness didn't swallow me this time. It pointed at me like a loaded question. A door slid open at the far end of the range. No footsteps, no escort. Just an invitation. A single folder waited on the floor. Too clean, too prepared. Like they knew exactly when I would arrive here. I picked it up. The paper felt warm, like someone had just held it. Inside mission orders. No briefing, no signatures. Just one sentence. Locate the operator who never returned. No name, no rank. Just absence turned into an objective. My partner read over my shoulder. His breath caught. He understood before I did. This isn't a rescue, he said quietly. This is containment. I closed the folder. Slow. Careful. Like it could bleed. They think he's compromised, I whispered. Or lost. Or erased. The intercom hummed again. A different voice this time. Younger. Colder. You returned. So you'll be the one to find him. A pause. Or the one to end it. The lights came back on. No shadows left to hide in. No excuses left to use. My partner looked at me. Are we really doing this? I holstered my weapon. Not for safety, for certainty. We're going, I said. Not because they ordered it, but because someone has to. The door ahead unlocked. Mission start, or point of no return. Maybe both. I stepped through. The door closed behind us. No lock, no command. Just silence. Hallway lights guided the path ahead, like the building chose for us. My partner walked a step behind. Not following guarding. Every inch of this place felt familiar, but not honest. Like memory with fingerprints. We reached the last checkpoint. The world beyond it wasn't home. Not anymore. A departure manifest lay on the desk. 2 seats booked. No return time listed. He looked at me. Once we crossed that line, we're not UDT anymore. I breathed in. Salt. Metal. Gun oil. Regret? I didn't come back to stay, I said. I came back to finish something. He nodded once. Agreement or surrender, I couldn't tell. Outside, rotor blades spun up. Rain slashed across the airstrip. Every drop sounded like a countdown. A crew chief shouted, "Board now!" Not urgent. Necessary. We climbed in. Doors slammed like a verdict. I strapped in. Not for safety, for resolve. Headset crackled to life. A voice. Familiar. Tired. The one we lost. Don't come looking for me, it said. You won't like what you find. The helicopter lifted. Ground falling away, like the past letting go. My partner looked at me. We finding him or ending him? I stared out at the storm. At the darkness waiting like a destination. We see what he's become, I said. Then we decide. The storm swallowed us whole, and the lights of home disappeared.